Hi everyone, my name is Tyler Davies, the research educator here at Cabrillo Marine Aquarium, and I would like to welcome you all to the 2025 Young Scientists Symposium. Over the last 10 months, I have been lucky enough to work with all of these amazing students and watch them develop and execute their own research projects here at the aquarium and the surrounding coastal park. Thank you for coming today, and I hope you enjoy getting to learn a thing or two from each of them as you explore the symposium.
So my name is Nahum Cho. I am a junior and I attend California Academy of Mathematics and Science.
Hi, my name is Harrison Armis. I'm a senior at Long Beach Poly High School.
My name is Phoebe Kong. I'm in the 12th grade. I'm a senior, and the school I'm currently enrolled in is San Pedro High School.
My name is Inu, and I'm in 11th grade, and I currently go to Peninsula High School.
So my name is Alexis Lugo. I go to San Pedro High School, and I'm in 11th grade.
My name is Sydney Park. I'm in 12th grade and I go to the California Academy of Math and Science.
My name is Ren Rep. I'm in 11th grade and I currently go to San Pedro High School.
I'm Leah. I'm in 11th grade and I attend Palos Verdes Peninsula High School.
So my name is Lily Danks, but most people around here know me as Lee. I am currently a senior at Poly and I'm 18 years old.
My name is Ciara Tadeo. I'm in 12th grade and I'm currently enrolled in the Orange County School of the Arts.
So hi, I'm Andrew Han. I am currently a junior and I go to South Torrance High.
My name is Wesley Chung. I am a 10th grader enrolled at Rolling Hills Prep.
My name is Phoenix Vijayasundara. I'm in 11th grade and I'm enrolled at California Virtual Academy.
I'm Jedediah Peng. I'm in 11th grade, so I'm a junior and I go to Temple City High School.
Hi, my name is Claire Shao and I'm a current sophomore at West High School.
I'm Jonas Beadle. I am in the 12th grade and I am enrolled in iLead Homeschool.
Hi, my name is Warren. I'm a junior at West High School.
My name is Riley. I'm a senior and I go to Palos Verdes High School.
My name is Kai and I'm a junior at Redondo Union High School.
Hi, my name is Grace Choi and I'm a sophomore at West High. So I decided to work with algae.
My topic is the effect of water temperature on the populations of brine shrimp.
The topic of my YSP research project is an investigation into how chemical sunscreen versus mineral sunscreen affect Nanochloropsis plankton growth and the water quality.
The topic of my research project is improving the durability of hydrogels.
I'm doing how temperature affects sand crab populations.
So in summary, I am doing a project focused on moon jellies and changing their diets by adding different algae.
So for my project, I wanted to look at how human activity in Cabrillo Beach impacts bird species diversity in both the inner beach and the outer beach.
For my research project, I'm looking at the correlation between coastal ocean water acidity and easily observable environmental factors like tides.
My research project studies the impact that copper concentration in water has on plankton survival rates.
So my research project is I'm taking the aquarium has camera traps, which are like motion-activated sensors scattered around nearby salt marsh, and they collect images to a database. What I did is I'm taking these images and using them to build an AI to recognize what animals are in the images.
For my research project, I was studying the concentration of Pseudonychia in different areas along the San Pedro Shelf.
So my project focused on studying the impact of indole acetic acid on Nanochloropsis, especially under differing nutrient levels.
My topic for my YSP project was trying to feed spot prawns larger amounts of food and seeing if they would grow faster.
The topic of my experimentation was pollution in the San Pedro Bay from 3 different areas.
Basically, my general topic is just animals living in the intertidal zones in the sand.
The topic of my research project is the effect of pH levels on the growth rate of diatom.
Originally, my topic was supposed to be gauging octopus intelligence through puzzles. However, I discovered that the specific species, the 2-spot octopus, was not very good at solving puzzles, so I decided to do food preferences and reaction times.
So I'm studying the purple sea urchin response to a chemical predator cue, and in my experiment for my predator cue, or the chemical cue, I used water from a lobster tank.
The topic of my research project is jellyfish strobilation and how different environmental factors impact it. My topic is analyzing nutrition on moon jellyfish growth and behavior.
I also had 2 favorite aspects. One of them being the people that I meet, whether it be the visitors that come and ask me about my research or my fellow YSP peers. And another aspect I really enjoyed was actually the research process. I really enjoyed conducting my own research, coming up with my own hypothesis, and doing the whole experimentation. And I really enjoyed every part of it.
I think overall the YSP kind of program as a whole is a great way to kind of expose people to science and different the scientific method. Going into this, I knew about marine biology, but I wasn't really an expert, so I think this was just a great way to also learn more about marine biology and kind of marine life as a whole.
Besides learning all kinds of new things, I feel like my favorite part of the program has been how helpful the staff is. I'm not afraid to ask questions or get help with any of the stuff I'm having trouble with because I know that the staff is there to help.
My favorite aspect of the Young Scientists program has been coming into the aquarium every week and seeing all the different researchers' projects, seeing all their progress. I got to have meaningful conversations with a lot of my peers, and it was really interesting seeing all the different things they're working on.
I liked going out and collecting sand crabs and doing the actual experimentation, and I like walking around the Cabrillo Aquarium afterwards.
I feel like my favorite aspect of the Young Scientists program is definitely getting all this hands-on experience related to conducting an experiment and designing it, which normally you don't really do a whole lot in high school, and you're mostly just thrust into it when you get into college.
My favorite part was that I was able to get access to the salt marsh where I collected my data. I think that was a very unique experience to stay there, especially when I stayed there overnight. That was really fun, and seeing the animals was cool.
Okay, my favorite part of this program so far has been learning how to do research, especially in a lab setting. We don't get many opportunities to do that in school, so I thought that was a very valuable opportunity for me. And then also I've enjoyed coming in every week, seeing staff that I recognize, saying hi to them, hearing their stories, just having conversations with them, and also seeing animals. Like one time I saw a nudibranch come in from the wild, and that was really cool.
I really liked how open it was, how supportive the mentors are of picking any kind of project you can do. There's so many different projects that students are doing, and then mine, which is even more unique than most of the other experiments as well. So I just think it's really cool how they'll help you out with whatever you're doing, but they'll also let you put some of your own passions into it.
I really loved going out into the field and being able to collect samples myself. I got to spend time in the beach and in the salt marsh, and it was just a lot of fun throwing a plankton toe into the water and seeing what I find.
Yeah, my favorite part of this program was definitely, I think, the freedom we had, since I think you're in charge of all the aspects of your program, and it can be hard at first, but there's so many people around here that is willing to help you, and that made it really enjoyable.
My favorite aspect of the YSP program was being able to work and test my hypothesis where I could have otherwise not have a lab to test the question I had in mind.
I loved going to go out and experiment. It was super fun going out and just being around the water, especially like at the tide pools. Those are always fun to be at. Sometimes we'd like find some cool animals swimming around, so that was really fun.
I think the best part was just being able to go out and really just find the project that you like, and then feeling like you're supported and kept accountable for doing it.
My favorite aspect of the program was being able to watch my experiment work out. It took me a while to create a project that was doable, but once I started this project, I watched it play out successfully, and it was super inspiring and fun.
I believe my favorite aspect was like the idea of doing it, like being in a lab setting and getting to do research like in a professional setting, but at the same time getting to enjoy hands-on activities.
My favorite aspect was getting to come in every week and work hands-on with the urchins. I learned how to take care of them, how to feed them and clean the tanks and everything, so that's pretty cool.
I think my favorite aspects were interacting with the public and being able to tell them a little bit about what I was doing and educate them about jellyfish in general, as well as being able to meet and interact with different students and adults who had similar interests to me. My favorite aspect was that like we could just like follow along, and then there's like a step-by-step like due dates and stuff like that, and the staff was really helpful in just getting me through all of it and like giving me information so I wasn't like overwhelmed.
The biggest advice I would give to new researchers in YSP would be to not be afraid to make mistakes and always reach out for help, because there's never going to be a research project that you can plan out perfectly from the start and just go through with no mistakes. There's always going to be some variable, some instance that goes wrong.
Don't be afraid to kind of like not succeed the first time, and if you do kind of fail the first time, you know, that's okay. You know, that's just kind of learning experience, and it's important to kind of keep persevering and taking that into your next trials.
I would tell them to like not be afraid to make mistakes, because I made like a lot of mistakes, and making mistakes is like part of the process.
I would say don't feel discouraged if things don't go well the first time, because you have time to edit and do things over, so hang in there.
Definitely ask questions. I know that I'm a very independent person, but over time through this program I learned to ask a lot of questions, and these questions also helped me better reach my project goals, as well as just learn about new people, about their backgrounds, where they're from, and just like making new friends. Yeah.
Ask plenty of questions about an animal to staff or just any other organism, and if you come across a question that they don't have an answer to, you can do some research online to see if anyone else has investigated this aspect of the organism.
To invest a lot of time into brainstorming, because your topic and your question is one of the most important things of your research, and that's what starts your experimentation off.
Some advice would be try to pick a topic that you really enjoy, or you kind of enjoy a little bit, because if you don't like what you're doing, you won't have any passion for it.
For new scientists, I think choosing a topic that really interests you is really important, and also staying consistent through your trials, because I think research is unfamiliar to a lot of people, myself included, but having faith in your project's outcomes will lead you just to discover something really, really cool. Yeah.
I would just say don't feel like you have to be restricted to a certain kind of project or anything. Just go do something creative, go do something you like, because they'll help you out with that. It's really fun.
The best advice I can give is finding a project that you actually enjoy doing and that you can continue to do even when you don't feel like doing it, or it's like hard, because if you pick a project like too fast and then you don't actually enjoy doing it, once you go through it for a couple, 2 or 3 months, then it might be hard to continue doing it. So picking a project that you not necessarily are interested in, but you enjoy doing, is really helpful to being able to like push through it and then be able to get it done.
Stay on top of your emails. All the information's right in there. It's no fun if you feel stressed because you didn't read the last 12 emails.
Be patient with your experiment, and also make sure you check your emails all the time, because make a calendar for a deadline, for all the deadlines and stuff. So yeah.
I would definitely say to be on time, submit forms, applications, paper drafts, all on time, because that ensures that, you're always up to date, you're not spending a lot of time making things up.
My advice would be to really prepare for the time commitment, because scheduling experimentation, especially with school and homework and everything, was kind of a challenge for me, as well as making sure that I had to go on my own time and make sure I worked on my paper and getting all that done. It was one of the more difficult parts that I wasn't exactly prepared for, so I think having that kind of preparation would be really helpful in the future.
My advice I would give to future YSP students is to have an open mindset and a desire to learn more about your project. I would also say to not be afraid of making mistakes and to have fun with your project.
Just enjoy the time they spend. Even if they don't end up succeeding in the end, it's still an experience.
At the beginning, when I first submitted my application, I wasn't really sure if I was gonna make it in, and I wasn't sure if I should try and stuff, because I'm a very nervous person. But my advice is honestly just go for it. Don't be afraid to ask questions or try something different, or focus on something that you don't think is that important, because actually it can be more helpful than you realize to the aquarium, or just in general to the public, or as such.
Taking your time through everything, just deciding your experiment, just experimenting, figuring out what you want to do. You can take your time on that, especially because we have a lot of time, and even if things don't work out, then there's always time for you to keep going, keep going through with it.
To just thank everybody who's part of the program, and the staff who help with everything, the volunteers and everybody, because it's been really great and it's a great program.
Thank you to all the Sunday staff for always being there to support me, even though I didn't talk very much to you guys. I really appreciate you guys always coming out with me.
Thank you to everyone at the aquatic nursery. They made it really, really enjoyable. So yeah, thanks to them. And also, I guess for the next cohort, make sure to have fun. It's a great program, so enjoy yourselves here.
Thank you to all of our young scientists and their families for being part of this incredible program. This program would not be possible without the City of Los Angeles, Department of Recreation and Parks, and Port of Los Angeles.
And from the Cabrillo Marine Aquarium, we'd like to thank our friends from Honda, the Associated Foundation Incorporated Endowment, especially our friend Marie Herlihy, and the Carl and Marge Lundgren Foundation for the funding they provide for this amazing program.
Thank you.